Ladies, if you've ever wondered what makes a woman really happy in her marriage so you can see how others are doing it, I'm gonna spill the tea. And fellas, if you want to know how to make your wife love you deeper than she already does, well, I'm gonna give you the playbook. Now, I've been married over 20 years. I've seen the good, the bad, the do you seriously think that shirt matches those pants? Yeah, those moments. And through it all, I've learned something kind of important. It's not big romantic gestures. It's not diamond earrings or a fancy weekend getaway, which, yeah, that's nice, but it's not that kind of stuff at all that makes for a truly happy relationship. It comes down to the everyday actions. It's attitudes, behaviors, and habits that matter most. Women in truly happy marriages usually say they love their husbands for these reasons. They are simple and powerful, and if you're smart, you might want to take some notes. 1. He makes her feel emotionally and physically safe. Men who are happy in their marriages like to feel valued, and women, well, they want to feel safe. And we're not talking, save me from a bear in the woods safe. Look, if your wife is like me, she's probably been training to wrestle a bear in the woods herself. She doesn't need a man for that. But life can be chaos, and we want to know that in the everyday things, our man has our back. That means if there's a disagreement, he doesn't blow up or punish us for being vulnerable. Rather, he responds with empathy during conflicts and makes us feel safer when we open up. It's all about emotional safety, which opens the door to feeling physically secure as well. It's those little protective gestures, reaching for your hand in a crowd, putting his coat over your shoulders to make sure that you're not cold. It's that constant, quiet, I've got you. We can take care of ourselves, sure, but it's still nice to know he's on your side and thinking of your well-being. 2, he really listens. And I don't mean in that, oh yeah, that's crazy kind of way, while he's scrolling on his phone. We are all guilty of that, and yes, we could probably all do better, men and women alike. What I'm talking about here is active listening, which includes things like remembering what you said, asking questions, caring about your dreams and your worries. When partners listen attentively during conversations, they are more satisfied with their marriages and share better problem-solving skills. Working together makes your bond stronger and allows you to be in sync with each other, and that all starts with active listening. This kind of attentiveness makes a woman feel heard and builds a strong connection of effortless communication. 3, he supports her goals. Whether his wife is training for a marathon or starting her own business, a great husband is her biggest cheerleader. So many men seem to just want a partner to make their life easier, someone to make them lunch, someone to clean the house, someone to manage the kids, handle all the adult life stuff so he can go and do whatever he wants and build his own career or tackle his own ambitions on the back of his wife's labor. Not this guy. There's a sense of mutual and shared responsibility over the household and the kids. Her husband's support lets her know that her goals are worthwhile, worthy, and achievable. And most importantly, he doesn't see her ambition as competition nor ask her to shrink. Rather, he sees it as part of who she is and part of why he loves her. He respects her identity, and it means the world to her. 4, he shows affection in little ways. Remember, we already said it's not about the grand gestures. We're not talking a dozen roses and romantic dinners at fancy restaurants every weekend. Yes, we are interested in forehead kisses in the kitchen, hand-holding in the grocery store, a random, you look nice today text. That's always welcome. Simple, everyday forms of affection work. And a study from Binghamton University found that routine affection like hugging or holding hands strongly correlates with higher relationship satisfaction. Don't stress over making it elaborate. It's simple. It's those everyday things that make a woman love her husband more and more. And that includes putting your socks away. Thanks, honey. 5, she doesn't feel like she has to fix him. Oh, this one, it's a big one. Happy wives love their husbands as they are. We all have flaws. Absolutely, not saying that women are perfect here. But happy wives aren't walking around out there thinking, I could love him if he just changed this one thing about himself. She loves him now, as he is, presently in the relationship. And he does the same for her. Happy partners admire who their partner is today, now, not who they might become if they just changed. It's not your job to fix or heal your partner. And if you feel like it's your burden to turn them into something else, you will never be happy in that relationship. Happiness comes from a journey of growing together, and you both need to be on board. 6, he is present. This is not present like he's just in the room, sitting on the couch, scrolling on his phone. Like, he's more than that. It's not even like he's just present on paper, like, yeah, you're legally married and that's about it. Who knows where he is? He needs to be present. Some men spend more time with their buddies, their hobbies, or their phones than their wives. High caliber men, though, in happy marriages, they respect their wives and families enough to be there if and when their wives and families need them. Are you going to be together 24/7? Yeah, no, that's impossible and that's not healthy. But these men aren't looking for excuses to get away from their spouse or their family. They know their wives and they know instinctively what their wives are going through, and they can understand their wives' emotional states because they actually spend time with their wives. 7, he makes her laugh. Life gets heavy, don't we all know? If you've got a man who can make you laugh when you're stressed or down, you're probably in a pretty happy marriage. Hold on to him because being funny and knowing how to use that sense of humor thoughtfully, it's a skill that requires intelligence. Surprisingly few people understand it. Shared humor keeps marriages light and connected, and marriages that use shared humor report 55% more satisfaction than those that don't. So make sure you're making time to laugh in your relationship. 8, he pitches in without being asked. If only men would do this. Nothing, and guys, I mean nothing, makes a woman more attracted to her husband than watching him do the dishes, mow the lawn, or fold laundry without a single word from her. Trust me on this one. A Pew Research Center survey found that 62% of adults said that sharing chores is very important to a successful marriage. Women want to be married to functional adults who know how to do adult things. There is nothing worse than having to mother and take care of a grown adult man who is supposed to be your life partner and your lover. There's no need to keep score of who does what in a marriage either. See something that needs to be done with your eyeballs? Do it. Figure out a system that works for the two of you and that feels equitable for your relationship. Guys, do this and she will absolutely report that she is in a truly happy marriage and that she loves her husband. Promise. 9, he still makes her feel desired. This isn't about constant flattery. It's actually about never letting her forget that you want her. The smile when she walks in the room. The hug that lingers a little bit. Your eyes light up. Desire is the fuel for intimacy. Don't do this. Don't use other women to make her jealous or dehumanize her into an object. She's a human being with her own goals, wants, and desires. If a man can see this, he makes a great husband who sees his wife for the whole of who she is. She's not just a body. Don't compare what she looks like to other women, and then tell her about it. Never lose sight of why you fell in love with her in the first place. 10, he's honest with her. In happy marriages, there aren't big secrets. There's transparency about money, feelings, even mistakes. Avoiding telling the complete truth because you want to protect your spouse from hurting might be noble, but it creates a wedge in the relationship. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying you should be mean for the sake of being honest, but being kind and truthful with your spouse builds trust, and trust keeps the love going strong. Many wives would love full honesty if it meant that they would be closer to their husbands. 11, he respects her independence. This one is huge, and I'll be honest, it wasn't always a thing in my marriage. We had to do a lot of work to fully get there. It has absolutely been worth it. A man who trusts his wife to make her own choices, pursue her own hobbies, and have her own friends without controlling or tracking her shows respect. It shows trust. It's empowering and is a key reason why many women say they love their husbands deeply. Independence in a marriage is a sign of strength, not weakness. Happy marriages only occur when both partners see each other as individuals with hopes, dreams, desires, and goals. When each partner is able to find happiness in themselves, they will be better able to find happiness with each other. So fellas, you want a happy wife, happy life? This is the blueprint. And ladies, if you've got a man doing these things, tell him, appreciate him, because the truth is, it's not luck that makes a marriage happy. It does take work and making the right choices. Thanks for watching YourTango. See you next time.